Funny though when I say that. Hey everybody, good evening. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. I am Burns, and that's Dally. The kitties are here. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are watching this from. I am so excited that you are here. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to my kitchen, our kitchen. We just got home. We went on a nice country drive, and I had the most beautiful downloads of what is coming up for the Real Juicy Detoxers, the Burns crew, JD, however you want to call it. And I cannot wait to share this with you. Hold on, let me just put this over here real quick. Drop in, say hello. Let me know who's here. Hey there, Sigal. How are you? Welcome back to class, my friend. Happy Sunday to you as well. How are you doing? How's your weekend going? Are you having a good one? Yeah? Hello, Cindy. Hello, Miss Alana. How are you? Here's Dolly. Say hello, babe. All of your adoring friends are here.
I can't order the food. No begging.
Can't wait to start a brand new week. Sigal, that is amazing. Wait until you see and hear what I've got planned for this week. Super excited for this. It's been a while in the making, and I am so excited to launch this with you guys. I'm just going to wait till more of our regulars jump on here and our newbies. If you're brand new to the class, oh my goodness, let me know. And I will make a big fuss. Sigal, is this your first time here commenting in class? I think I've seen your name before, right? Yeah, I thought so. Long time no see. Awesome. Amazing, says Sigal. It's so great to see you here, my friend. Cindy says, hey, Dolly. He's already gone downstairs doing something. So good to see you. Alana and I watched a movie on YouTube together today. How cool was that? That is so cool that we can do that, right? Wait, Doris says, hi, Burns. Hi, Doris. Alana says, Kelly, girl, and I watched YouTube together this evening. That's so funny. You both are saying it at the same time. Hey, Dolly, excited for tomorrow? I'm super excited. Can't wait to hear all about it. Oh, yeah, no, you're not new. You've been here before. Sup, Dolly? How was fishing? I'll ask him when he comes back up. All right. Yeah, I'm super excited. So what we're going to be doing this coming week, we're going to launch into some really deep dives on the topic of, no, I did not finish my salad. It's still in the bowl over there. And Dali said when we came in from our drive, he's like, you should have put that salad in the fridge. And I'm like, it's all right. I'm not going to finish it anyhow. So what's the point? And you didn't want it. So I get to watch it on YouTube since your class is in the morning. Okay, awesome. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be diving deep into learning about cellular botanicals. So let me first get some melon juice because I'm a little bit dry from the drive. I don't like to drink and drive. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to drink and drive. So melon juice. I made hummus, was so good. Awesome. Kelly says, I made 8 cups of Hulal tea. Thought I hated it, but it's okay. Plain, no sugar or anything. Watered down coffee, kind of. Perfect. So I'm so glad you made the hummus. Oh my goodness. I've got those za'atar and our flatbread. As you know what, let me wait for a little bit longer because I know some students are going to be wanting to hear this information. So while we wait for some of them, look at my za'atar and sumac I know I'm pronouncing those words wrong. I'm so sorry. Kelly, I need you to send me a voice message, girl, and let me know how to pronounce that properly. I feel like a Canadian saying plantain, thinking that I'm talking about plantain. Plantain. Oh wow, yeah, these came out so good, honey. These came out so good. So I'm just gonna get some garlic sauce on that. I wanted to throw avocado. Just happen to have an avocado right here. These are the veggies left over from lunch right over here. So while I have a little bite to eat, a little mukbang show, a little eating show, while I have a little nibble to eat, I want to let you guys know that I want to teach you everything that you need to know about the herbs and Dr. Morse's formulas and how to understand what's going on in your bodies according to the symptoms that you have, what systems those symptoms point to being weak, and how to write your own protocol. Yeah, I mean, don't you think that'll be great? Who wants to learn how to write their own herbal protocol in order to amplify and accelerate your detoxification and your healing? Put your hand up, kids. Who wants to learn about that? You do, Cindy? Anybody else? Who else wants to learn about that? Who else wants to learn how to understand what their symptoms in their body are telling them about where they are weak and where they need strengthening up? Kristen says me. Sigal says me. Alana says, yeah, baby. Anybody else out there? Is there anybody out there? So that's what we're going to be doing. So starting tomorrow, we're going to start. These are the aspects of this curriculum, as it were, that we're going to be doing. I hate that word. I've always hated that word, but now I really appreciate that word. Curriculum just means the outline of what we're going to be learning about. So the curriculum for the upcoming masterclass series this week, right? Doris, yes, I do too, says Doris. All right, girl, I'm bringing it. I'm bringing it for you. By the way, in the meantime, I'm having some avocado toast on this flatbread.
Good.
That is so good. Made that yesterday in class, that flatbread. Yes, we don't do probiotics here at all. So the recipe that we're starting this whole beautiful experience with is tomorrow we are going to make heal all tea. Now, I don't mean that we're going to open a bag of pre-made heal all tea and put it on the stove and boil it and then drink it. Although we are going to do that. What we're going to do, it looks so good, right? Thank you. Bon appetit indeed. This is so delicious. This onion garlic naan bread that we made. Hello. Oh, I had my husband voice message you exactly the way it is said, but you are doing fine. Thank you, babe. How exciting. Thank you so much. What's your husband's name again, sweetie? I don't know if I did see it in the shout out post in our group last week or the week before. Detox 103, baby. Detox 103 -1 -2, etc. Yes, exactamente. Exactement. I want the rest of the salad. Oh, thank you so much, Hassan. I so appreciate you. By the way, who was in class today And they said, India, if you are on, or if you're watching this on the replay, completely forgot to ask you what your husband's name was, so I can give him a shout out. India's husband said that I have a really nice voice to listen to. So thank you. I forgot to give you a shout out. Shout out to Hassan. Thank you so much. This is so good. Crazy. So tomorrow, we're not going to be making Heal All tea as in opening up a pre-made bag. We're going to take the herbs and I'm going to show them to you now. So these are the herbs that I got. These are the herbs that I got from Herbie's Herbs. And they each come in, I purchased a 1/4 pound of each of the ingredients because that's the least amount that you could buy them pre-packaged, pre-done. But these are the individual herbs as listed on the Heal All tea. I'm going to show you guys tomorrow how to figure out the ratio amounts of the Heal All tea and work our way backwards from the largest ratio, which will be the whole bag, to the smallest ratio on each of the things. I'm going to show you how to also make Heal All capsules. Let me get my capsules. Hold on. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited about this. So are these both ends here? So you can get these glycerin or vegetarian capsules at any health food store. Fiddleheads will have some, so I'll go and get some more. These are the actual tops. I don't know where the other half of the things are. What are you looking for?
My phone.
Your phone. I don't know, babe. Did you leave it in the truck?
Good. Sure.
So I've got these capsule. These are the two of the same end though. The other one is slightly longer, and I'm going to show you how to grind up, how to mix up and make up your Heal All tea, and then how to scoop them into the capsules. And then in case you don't want to drink the Heal All tea, because not everybody is a tea drinker, instead of that, I'm going to show you how to make your own capsules, as well as to have the blend so that you can make your tea. Is it more cost effective to make? It's more cost effective to make our own, right? Depends on how much you can source the individual tea, the individual herbs. It depends on what country you live in. I think if you're living in the United States and you don't pay shipping or expensive shipping, you don't have to pay duty and customs like to get it to Canada. Right off the bat, if I wanted to order one bag of Heal All tea, I wrote out how much it would cost me. Hold on. I got everything written up for you guys, okay? I worked out that it would cost me $85 just to ship, and the cost of one bag of Heal All tea, $85. That doesn't include customs and duties when it gets here. It's almost $100. It'll be $100 for a bag of tea, compared to $27 if you live in the United States. All right, so it's $14.95 shipping to you. It's $40 shipping to me in Canada in US dollars. So, yay, you're on. I thought you'd take tonight off. No, I'm too excited. I got big news. Check out the description of this video. I got big news. So we're starting a Detox 103 series of masterclasses. That's right. Where we're going to learn. Number one, I'm going to teach you how to write your own protocol, Desiree. I'm going to teach you using the Health Questionnaire, which I believe I've already posted in the private Facebook group. So if you are not in the Facebook group, You want to click the link in the description of this video to get into answer the 3 questions, because if you don't answer the questions, we're not letting you in, baby. Like, get on it. You're going to answer those 3 questions, and you're going to come into the group, and you're going to remember, we nice up in here. Okay. We got good, strong vibes up in here. So that's who we attract over in our group. In the group, there's a photo album that I've uploaded a couple weeks ago of the health questionnaire. I want you guys to go through that, answer your questionnaire, take your time. Don't just race through it. Really take your time and ask yourself, do I have that? Does this come up? Really dive deep into and ask yourself intuitively, where are you resonating with those questions? But further to my point about the cost, when I bought these herbs, it would cost, I would be able to get 2 full, in buying each of the herbs at a quarter pound, I would be able to get 2 full bags worth of the Heal All Tea for $39. 2 bags for $39 Canadian, right? So that works out to like $20 Canadian for 1 bag, sourcing it this way, compared to $85 Canadian getting it through Dr. Morse. And it's not like Dr. Morse isn't doing this, and it's not his fault, right? Customs, shipping, exchange rate, that's completely out of his hands. He's not making any money on your shipping fee. He ain't making any money on that. He's barely making minimal margins on the tea itself. He's not in this to make money. You realize he's in this to help us heal our bodies. Just like how I'm not in this to make millions of dollars, I'm in this to heal my body and to help you guys heal your bodies. Because I'm doing all these classes for free. Let me take a bite of this because it's so good. This is a naan I made yesterday with some garlic sauce and avocado. Oh my God. I freaking love this detox lifestyle, guys. Hello. So again, I'm going to teach you how to write your own protocols. I'm going to teach you how to take any of Dr. Morse's formulas and figure out what are the ratios that you need for any of his formulas. And how do I know to do this? Because I called his office and I said, how do I help myself and my people who cannot afford to, or cannot get the Dr. Morse's herbs? How do we figure these out? Is there anywhere that he has posted what the ratios are? And she said, his assistant, no, that would be infringement of copyright. But here's how you would do it. Here's approximately how you can figure it out. Well, I'm going to teach you all of that. I'm going to teach you what they taught me, what Dr. Morse taught me in order to become a certified detox specialist. I'm going to bring you all of the information so that you guys can really amplify your healing. I really want this year, 2021, to be the year where we all really just kick it up a notch. And I'm not just talking with the juice feasting, although that is pretty freaking awesome that we are doing that collectively. I am going to really strongly emphasize for everybody to, at the bare minimum, make the Heal All Tea. Or if you're in the States and it's not a exchange rate issue and it's just simpler to buy the tea, or if you don't mind paying customs and duties and high shipping fees to get Dr. Morse's blend, I don't care. However you get this stuff in your hands, I want everybody in our class not only to be studying how to make your own protocols, but to literally make your own protocol. And Dr. Morse always says, if money is an issue, take the Heal All Tea, bare minimum. Why do you think he calls it the Heal All Tea? It heals all things. I can attest to this. Bladder infection, Heal All Tea. Geographic tongue being torn up, my mouth sores, I could barely speak. Heal All Tea, in a day, it was gone. White coating on my tongue, gone with the Heal All Tea. I want everybody in our class to be on the Heal All Tea as a special challenge, a special opportunity to truly heal ourselves and take our detox and our healing to another level. Let's all do this collectively. So I'm going to be doing it for my family. Everybody's going to be on the Heal All capsules. I'm going to show you guys in my house. At least me and Dali are. I don't know if Kaya wants to be, and I don't know if Brookie wants to be. But I said to Dali, we're going to be on this, and he was like, "All right, let's do it. We're going to make it up into capsules. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. I'm going to show you how to take any one of the formulas. Let's say you really want to get your kidneys and bladders going. You want to get your kidneys filtering. I'm going to show you how to take any one of Dr. Morse's tincture recipes, formula breakdown, and break it down and figure out, based on what they have taught me from his clinic, exactly how much of each one of those to put in. Now, will it necessarily be exactly? No, but it'll be pretty close because they gave me the secret for it. And I'm going to show you how to write your own protocol so that you can understand, or at least go through your health questionnaire so that you can understand what's going on in your body. I want 2021. I want us to start this year strong. We started with a super strong 21-day juice feast where so many of you knocked it out of the park. You just did an amazing job. Super, super proud of you guys. And now what I want to do, before we get into our next juice feast, which is going to start on Ash Wednesday, which is February 26th, before that, I want the next month, I want us to start getting ourselves organized and taking our Heal All tea. I'm holding up individual bags of tea. This is not the Heal All tea. Neither is this. These are components in the Heal All tea. And I am going to show you guys how to understand the ratios, how to understand how you get this done. Okay? So that we can all truly amplify our healing and do this together as a group. We saw it in our morning classes. We saw in our morning classes today that, gosh, which one of our class members was it? Somebody remind me. Ooh. Was it Janelle? One of our it was Carol. Carol has been doing this for 23 days. So she started when we started January 1st. Yay. Let's hear it for Carol. Carol Slap. And her blood pressure is down to normal. It was high. She's been on blood pressure medication for almost 40 years. She's off of all medication for blood pressure, and her blood pressure is normalized in 23 days of juice cleansing. This is for real. And I want to show you guys how to get more amplified healing, health, and vitality going on in your body by support of herbals. The Cellular Botanicals are so incredible, so good for you. And at the bare minimum, we should all, including myself, because I'm not a regular Heal All tea drinker. I'm not really a tea drinker in general. I'm going to put them in the capsules, and I'm going to make this my absolute best year ever. I'm going to take things up another notch. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, my battery's dying. Okay, so this is the focus. This is the trajectory. This is what we are going to be learning about. I'm gonna hit this week hardcore. I mean, I love being in the kitchen and I love teaching from the kitchen, but I just feel like it's time to put the pedal to the metal again and increase and up our understanding and learning, because I think you guys are ready for it. You guys have all watched Detox 101 and Detox 102. If you have not, you need to go watch those. All right. It's almost like Detox 101 and Detox 102 are almost prerequisites for Detox 103. Detox 101 talked all about why detox, what to expect when you're detoxing, and what you can expect as a result of cleaning your body out of all this acidosis, all of the increased energy, the increased health and vitality, the reduction of pain, the elimination of dis-ease and diagnoses, healthy, vibrant life. Detox 102 talked about how to detox. What do we eat on a detox? How do you transition from a standard American diet into a living food diet, and then into a lifestyle, and then into a more amplified juicing protocol? And we did that as we literally launched off our 21 days of juice cleansing. Now I feel like we're ready. I feel like it's time. I feel like people are like, all right, Burns, we're up to speed. All right, we are up to speed. It's we want the next thing. We want the next thing. And the next thing is amplifying your healing with the power of cellular botanicals. Botanicals, these herbs, these beautiful, beautiful plant materials are here to support the body. The intelligence and awareness is still alive in these beautiful herbs. And I want us to really ride this stallion all the way home. Now that we've got the diet, and we've got the understanding and the awareness that when things start to stir up in the body, it's going to create some healing crises now and then, but we're not afraid of that because we understand what's going on. And we're doing this. We're putting the beautiful, brilliant food into our bodies. We are making the alternatives. This is just so delicious. It's like, fireworks, party in your mouth. Now we're going to amplify all of this learning about the cellular botanicals and getting down to business and doing this on a daily basis. I cannot wait to bring this to you guys. I cannot wait to teach it to you. Come with your pencils out and your notebooks open and ready to go. Make sure those pencils are sharp. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be deep diving into the next level of our healing. And I'm super excited, super excited. I'm going to read the questions now. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. Okay, let me go up. Okay, so Kelly asks, how much HealLT is too much? That's not a thing, right? Oh, it is a thing. Yeah. Detox Your Being. The first time that Detox Your Being use the HealLT, Detox Your Being, his channel is linked in the description of this video. Excuse me. He drank too much of it, and he said he felt like his scalp was literally on fire. It was itchy. He was getting dandruff and flakes just flaking off, and it was like super energetic to his head. He was detoxing literally right out of his scalp. So as with all things that we put into our bodies, you want to be gentle. These herbs are gentle. They're friendly. They're here to help our bodies. They're really good. But more does not always equal better, right? You want to be gentle with your body in the process. You don't want to shock your body with all of because remember, this is going to help support your detox, but it's also going to cause your body to want to heal, which means also want to clean up, and you want to be gentle. So understanding every body is different. So you should always treat all of these things with respect, just like the food that we put in our bodies, right? So it all depends how much HealLT. If you're not, your intuition, your inner knowing will know how much is too much of this. Yes. Oh, I like that better. The capsules. Yeah. Yeah. So you can do it as well. You can get the capsules from Dr. Morse, or if you already have tea on hand because you bought the tea and you want to make them into a capsule, I'm going to be showing you how to do that tomorrow, baby. Yes. Where in the States can you get it? You can get it at Dr. Morse. I'll put it in I'll put a link in the group, in the Facebook group. Okay. It's Dr. Morse's, Morses, herbal, Herbal, health, Health, club, CLUB.com. Dr. Morse's herbal or herbal health club.com. Yay, you're on. Yes, I thought you'd take tonight off. No, baby. I'm like ready to go. It's $14.95 shipping here in the States. Yeah, right? The price difference. Oh, nice. I am here for it. I'm in the Facebook group. Awesome, babe. I can't print that paper because the damn rabbit ate the cord to the printer. Oh, snap. These damn rabbits. Hey, Costco has a printing service. I think you can, until the 14th of February. After that, Costco printing photos will be a thing of the past. So go and get that printed out, or get a new printer cord or a new printer. But I have it. So I check everything. Yeah. Yeah, but I have it all, so I check everything. So check through everything. You can also open that. You can import it. If you have a tablet, like an iPad, like I have. Where is my iPad, by the way? Oh, it's over there. If you have an iPad, you can download an app called Good Notes, GOODNOTES, and that is a mock-up that you can do digitally. Figure it out. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do that, right? You know how to do it. Oh, you're so welcome, babe. Kelly, where do you order it from? I should have ordered more than one bag, but I know everyone is looking for it, so I didn't want to be selfish. You are so sweet, babe. You are so, yeah, that's so nice of her. We have such amazing, beautiful people in this community. Nobody out here is out for everything for themselves, right? I love seeing this. Sigal, I'm in the States and order from the office directly. That's right. I hope tomorrow is a long class. I'll be sitting in my car 9 hours. Wow. While my son takes the MCAT test for med school. Oh my gosh. We're sending him so much beautiful exam energy, positive exam energy, babe. I don't know how long it will be. There's a lot that we have to cover. That's for sure. Probably 3 hours minimum, at least. How do we know how long to take the herbs for? So herbs are the kind of thing that you don't have to take forever, but that if you wanted to take something like the Heal All tea on a regular basis, that would be fine. The nice thing about the herbs is when you understand what they're doing, Alana, they're helping the body they're helping to support the body to turn back on the tissues, organs, and glands that have been shut down without any kind of artificial stimulant and without replicating the chemistry that those tissues, organs, and glands are responsible for. For example, the pancreas with digestive enzymes. It's not going to be a supplement of digestive enzymes, but it's going to be a way to strengthen and rebuild and regrow, in some cases, the tissues, organs, and glands that are the weakest. And once those organs and glands are back up to speed, you don't need to be taking the herbs anymore. Can you take the herbs on a regular basis? Absolutely. They're absolutely healthy for you. Can you take them for the rest of your life? Yes, but when the herbs do their job, you don't need to take them anymore. When your adrenal gland and your thyroid gland and your spleen and your liver and your gallbladder, when these things are back to regenerated because of the support that you've been doing with the herbs, why would you need to take them anymore? Your body they've done the work that they came to do. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely always, first of all, you have to also recognize that we're pretty dirty. or pretty acidic. And for some people, it's going to take a long time to truly get rid of all of the inflammation, get rid of all of the lymphatic stagnation, truly hydrate the body. That might take a while. You can take this for extended periods of time. Once you are healed, you're detoxed, you're clean, your inflammation is all gone. You know that because you're at a healthy for you body weight, for your height and everything, then you don't need to take it. Does that help? I hope that that helps. Oh, I see. I will look him up. Thank you. He is linked. His YouTube channel, Dr. Morse's YouTube channel, is linked in the description of this video. So please check him out. You're in Florida. You're right by Kelly. You're right by Dr. Morse. This is awesome. Hey, Gabriella, I saw the email today from Dr. Morse, Herbal Health Club, about the iridology course, and you came to my mind right away. I haven't looked at my email as yet. I know he's been working on it. He's been down to the final exams for it. So is it up yet? Is it ready to go? I cannot wait to take it. Cindy, I'm praying he does great. Cindy, yes, he's going to do great. Kelly says, Sigal, me too. Yes, Kelly and Kristen both live in Florida. Oh, in Boca Raton. Very nice, Sigal. He is in Florida as well. Yes, that is so cool. My daughter lives over in that area, says Kelly. That's great. Loving South Florida. Oh my God, you guys are making me jealous. Every time I see my cousin too, Jillian posting, although she said it was sweater weather, although was she in Tennessee or was she in Florida? I don't know. Might have been at her place in Tennessee. Oh, wow, Kelly, I'd go see him if I was close. Yeah. I'm about an hour and 45 minutes away from his office. Amazing. Amazing. I drove by the exit to go to his city while on my way to South Florida. I regret not stopping by his office. Oh my God, I would have been there in a heartbeat. You're so inspiring. Thank you, Burns. You're welcome. You're welcome. I want everybody to jump on this opportunity to learn about the beautiful, powerful healing benefits of herbs, to see that it is very much within our reach and that we can do it at home. And he encourages us to do this at home. He wants us to, if you cannot obtain these herbs through him for whatever reason, he wants us to get locally sourced herbs, learn how to use them, learn how they work in our bodies, learn how what the benefits are by firsthand experience. He's very much aware that between customs and exchange rates and shipping and people being all over the world trying to do this, he's very much aware and sensitive to the fact that not everybody has access to his brand of herbs, but that he wants us to go out there and learn how to do this. Okay. And he's got me to come and help and teach whoever is drawn to seeing this information through me. He wants all of us to do this. So this is a beautiful way to continue our healing. Where did I get all the herbs in these bags? I got them from a company in Toronto called herbiesherbs.com. I think there's a dash in the middle there. And then Dali, I ordered these yesterday and Dali went to pick them up because he was doing some work in Toronto and he picked them up from right downtown Toronto. So I've got all my stuff and I've also got, yes I do, I've also got the very difficult to obtain in Canada Chaparral Herb. This is no longer available on Amazon. As soon as I saw it and as I was researching it in the fall, I picked it up. This 2-pound bag was $50, which would make it a pretty reasonable price, right? Because this is 1/4 of a pound. These are approximately $10. This one is $6.60. This one is $11.90. So I've even got the Chaparral Herb, which is very rare, a very rare find because, you know, our Canadian government's got to make it hard to get certain things to heal our bodies. Oh yes, moderation, baby. Moderation. I've drank 3 cups just during this live and 1 with Alana. I think you should be all right. Listen, your body is about to tell you whether that's a good amount or not, Kelly. So it's all good. Thanks, babe, says Alana. You're welcome for whoever that was for. Yes, ready to go. They wrote all the information in the email. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. All right. I can't wait. I'm super excited to sign up for iridology so that I can then come and teach you guys how to read your eyes. Who wants to know how to read your eyes? Who would like me to teach them how to read your eyes? Your iridology, showing the lymphatic system. I cannot wait. It only took me 2 weeks to get used to the Heal All tea. I love it. I don't put any sweetener in the tea. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Kelly, you're good. I've heard him suggest 5 times a day to people who are healing any disease. So there you go. There you go. Use whatever you're using. See how much your body can tolerate. For some people, your adrenals might be so shut down. Your entire system may be so craving and needing the beauty that is contained in all. Look at all of this. I cannot wait to make this with you guys. Oh, I almost picked up my flatbread. That's not it. I cannot wait to make this with you guys. We're making Heal All tea, you guys, and I'm going to be showing you how to turn any one of Dr. Morse's formulas into a capsule, into a tincture. I've done it all, baby. I've made my own CBD Rick Simpson oil. I know how to teach you guys this stuff, and I can't wait. Super excited. So this series starts tomorrow with making the Heal All tea so that we all start off the course doing something, actually getting the product in our hand and seeing this all come together. And just like how the recipes for all of these beautiful foods get you guys excited about raw living, because you can actually go and make it yourself. There's nothing like doing it yourself. There's nothing like taking a recipe, seeing me make it, and then you make it and you experience it firsthand. That to me is way better than making food for people, right? To know that you guys are out there making this food for yourself, and now to make these herbal products for yourself. Time to kick it up a notch, baby. It's time to blow this into the stratosphere. Blow it into the stratosphere. I got 1 pound of each herb, cost me $115 for Heal All tea. A pound of each herb, that's a lot of Heal All tea that you're able to make. That's fantastic. I just got the smallest amount. I just got the 1/4 of a pound because I wanted to do this on somewhat of a budget. You know what I'm saying? So I could afford, I had $70 in my account. Yes, that I could have, you know what I did? I invested it in my Heal All tea. How cool is that, right? So glad. Melvina, where do you live and where did you find it? Did you get it online? Where did you source it? Did you go to a local herbal company local to you? Let me know. I want to know how to make the Rick Simpson oil. Okay, I'll tell you. Let's rock and roll. Yes, baby. So the Rick Simpson oil, I'll tell you in a nutshell. You will not be able to make it from this. This is not a recipe, but to actually make the true Rick Simpson oil, you need to soak a fair amount of bud. I mean, if you're going to make it takes a lot of bud, probably about 2 pounds, which is a lot of money. It's like several $100s of cannabis flower buds. It's $250 for 1 month of it here. It's expensive to make. I'm not going to lie. I've got my notes written down somewhere because I made my own batch of Rick Simpson oil and eliminated 4 of the 5 tumors on my liver. This was 5 years ago. I took like 2 pounds of bud. I covered it and soaked it in grain alcohol, 99% grain alcohol called Everclear. Everclear is not even available in Canada. I had to get it brought across the border from me from some friends who were coming over for a party once. And I live in Utah, got it at my health food store. Amazing. I have not checked my health food store, so this is a quarter of a pound. This would probably cost me more in Canada. Anyhow, you take your grain alcohol, your Everclear, you pour that over the bud, and then what you end up doing is you have to heat it. I did this in a rice cooker of all things. You can do it in a slow cooker. I also have a magical butter machine, but I don't know if you can do it with the alcohol in that machine. It is a very volatile way to make the Rick Simpson oil, but it is the true method of doing it. You soak that, the THC and the CBD, the resin within the cannabis bud is not water soluble. It's not oil soluble. No, it's oil soluble. It's not water soluble, but it's alcohol soluble and oil soluble. Obviously, because if it rains outside, if it was water soluble, it would just wash away. This stuff is sticky. It sticks on your hand. It's like, it's a thing. You soak it in the alcohol, and then you strain it and you squeeze out as much as you can. And then you boil, slowly evaporate off the alcohol, and you're left with a very thick paste. You've seen the Rick Simpson oil in the syringe, right? You've seen how thick, and then 1 gram of that, which is about the size of a grain of rice. I actually have some black rice down here that actually legit looks like how much I got my dosage up to. This grain of rice, this is the dosage of 1 gram of Rick Simpson oil. And the idea is to get yourself titrated up to this size of dosage per day on Rick Simpson oil. It is very strong. It is probably some of the strongest medicine. It is extremely beneficial for healing the body. Powerful. I did that for, I made a 6-week batch. I can't remember how much it cost me. And I was beautifully gifted the cannabis from friends of ours. I'm very grateful because I didn't have that kind of money. Is it just for cancer? No, it's for all kinds of regeneration. But it is most notably used for cancer. It's extremely good for seizures, all kinds of neurological disorders. It's extremely powerful medicine. I have a lot of respect for it. And so does Dr. Morse. Titrating up to that size, that tiny grain of rice size, took me a few weeks, and the side effects were intense. Like, I was completely asleep for 20 hours of the day when I was on that therapy. It's not something that you can continue using in that quantity, although I don't know, maybe I started to back off and slow down using it. I was on it for 6 weeks straight. But I started to slow down in using it, and I eventually stopped and transitioned over to just cannabis oil made into edibles. So I get mine from a friend of ours, and a really reputable grower and mad scientist in his lab. So cannabis. Medicinal cannabis, incredibly powerful, incredibly powerful. So what I do now, I've since switched from doing the Rick Simpson oil creation, like making of it, because it's extremely toxic. It is extremely flammable. It's extremely dangerous to make. You've got to really be freaking careful. You got to make it outside. You got to make it in well ventilated spaces. You can't mess around with that stuff. It is very very tricky to make. So what I started doing is I started making cannabis oil in my magical butter machine. I think I use 100 grams to 1 liter of coconut oil, and I cook it over a 3-day time period in my magical butter machine, which is literally made to make herb infused tinctures and butters and oils. And what I do is I put it on for 18 hours on, 8 hours off for a 3-day cycle. I learned all about how to do this in a Facebook group, by the way. Yeah, I learned how to do it through Magical Butter, or one of the cannabis medicinal groups. But I've helped as well with that. I have helped many of my friends and my family who were, dealing with the ravages of cancer and what the cancer treatment that the doctors did to them, what that did to them. So I had CBD and THC capsules that I made. My brother-in-law used those in his towards the end of his experience with cancer. And I've had friends who've used that. I've had friends' parents who've used it, who used my capsules, and it really helped make a very big difference in the quality of their lives, especially towards the end when the ravages of chemotherapy the body just could not withstand it. Yeah. Cindy is just thinking she'll add a crock pot with Everclear. You can do it. I've got a playlist in my YouTube, and I believe it's a public playlist because all my playlists are. If you go and search in my playlist section of my channel, you will see a playlist for medicinal marijuana. You'll see the story of Rick Simpson. You'll see a lot of evidence on the benefits of it from very reputable doctors, scientists, researchers. You'll see into the behind the scenes of big pharma and all of the corruption behind that, fast tracking of drugs, how you'll see videos, not by me, by other people. I've just saved them to a playlist. You know what I'm saying? Because when I found out about that, I was like, I need to consume everything. I need to get my hands on everything to learn how to use this incredible plant. Cindy, you know it. I would screw that all up. Yeah, not necessarily. It can be done. I did it. You're a smart chick. You can do it. Excuse me. I just found that it was a little harsh for me to continue to do that because I didn't want to be asleep all the time. It's hard to take that much cannabis. It's not a walk in the park. And I found that switching over to oil that I was able to make in my magical butter machine was a much more effective and efficient way for me to continue to have a dosage of medicine throughout the day that didn't completely knock me on my butt. I'm always medicated, just FYI, to one extent or another. But I have it at such a level that I can function and that I can show up here every single day, not totally like Wayne's World up in here. You know what I mean? It's amazing medicine, and it is to be respected and revered. Thank you so much, Sigal. Sigal says you're amazing. Thank you. I've been on quite the journey. I'm telling you guys, 9 years I've been searching, I've been seeking, and now I have found what I've been searching for, and using all of the disciplines that I have been able to tap into, from the law of attraction to Dr. Joe Dispenza and meditation work to all of the beautiful work with Dr. Morse, all of the beautiful work with the cannabis, this is all, this is all being for something very good here. I feel very good about my journey. Oh my God, I could use CBD oil for pain. Yes, girl. Yes, you can. So nice of you to help others heal. Well, what else am I going to do with my time? You know, sit on my ass and just do nothing? May as well help people, right? I love it. It gives me life to help you get your life back. So it's not something they wanted you to stay on. People just take it for a short course. What's that? The CBD? I mean, the medicinal marijuana. It's just something that I didn't want to continue doing. The Rick Simpson oil. It was just, I just stopped doing it. But I continue to do I continue to use medicinal marijuana, and in the form of edibles, in the form of stuff that you ingest so that it affects you on a cellular level. I just don't do the Rick Simpson oil as consistently as I did in those first 6 weeks, and that was several years ago. How do you know the dosage that you can consume? Well, you have to titrate yourself, or start getting yourself slowly up there. You have to listen to your body. When I started on my Rick Simpson oil, I started with a pin dot, and I weighed it. I have a special micro weight scale specifically for this. And I measured out what 1 gram was, which was about the size of this grain of rice, right? And every day, like literally that much. That's 1 dose. That's 1 gram of Rick Simpson oil. And it actually literally looks like that because it's black and super sticky. And I would just take off tiniest amounts of that, weigh it, and kept a written record of it, with how much I had, what time I had it, when the effects started to take effect, because you will have psychoactive effects with it. You will feel stoned. How stoned I felt, how much I slept, because what you want to do is you want to slowly increase your dosage amount so that after the course of an entire day, you would consume this much. To get to that much, I was on my ass. I was in bed. I slept for 20 hours most days as I got up to this amount. And then eventually your body evens out with that. And every, couple of days, you can increase the individual amounts. You got to do it. You got to do your research on it. You got to treat it as the strong medicine that it is. You've got to respect it as the powerful medicine that it is, because if you take too much of that, it could be, not a very good, pleasant experience whatsoever. I remember sometimes I would maybe increase the dose by just a little bit too much, and I'd be like, whoop, I'm out. See you later. But that's what I did. I wanted to increase my dosage. 6 weeks after I started taking the Rick Simpson oil, I went back in for another CT scan. I completely stopped my Gleevec medicine, and I went on to the cannabis oil, the Rick Simpson oil, and I went in 6 weeks later for a new CT scan, and 4 of my 5 tumors were gone on my liver. That's right. Stuff works. But again, you can't out cannabis a bad diet. I come back to that all the time. If you're going to do the Rick Simpson oil, I highly recommend cleaning up your diet as well, because the more acid you keep putting in, the more your body is going to get end stage acidosis. And that can show up as meningitis. It can show up as pneumonia. It can show up as cancer, which is just dead, damaged tissue. So it's so important to take this from a truly holistic experience. And remember that it's always the first step of, I believe, a protocol to heal from any disease is always going to be your diet. Then your herbal support, whether that is the herb in the form of marijuana, as well as all of these beautiful herbs. You got to look at the meditation and the mindset. You got to let go. Oh my gosh, how many of us are so uptight control freaks? You got to let go of all of this control. You got to let go of all of this worry. You got to let go of all of this fear and all of this doubt, because those are all extremely acidic mindset. They're extremely acidic emotions. They literally have acid chemicals that are pushed out into your body when you experience those emotions. So it's a holistic, a complete approach. It's not just, just do the diet. It's also take care of your mind, baby. Take care of your heart and your soul, baby. You know what I'm saying? You are our earth angel teacher. Oh, thank you, baby. I love you. Mwah. I love you. Raw vegan niece in the house. Hello, babe. So good to see you back in class. Welcome. My fiance keeps trying to get me to use CBD oil for the pain I be having sometimes. I'm just too scared to try. See, all of this tension, all of this fear, let go, especially CBD oil. CBD does not have the psychoactive effects of THC, tetrahydrochloride, or whatever, however, I don't even know if that's what it is, THC. THC is the component within marijuana, cannabis, however you want to call that, that has the psychoactive effect. It's that light, buzzy feeling. It's that floating feeling. It is that stoned or buzzed feeling. Okay. CBD is a non-psychoactive form of cultivated to have no or very, 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 very low and negligible amounts of THC. So if you're taking CBD, you're going to get all the benefits of pain relief, spasm and seizure control without the psychoactive effects of being buzzed. So get over it, niece, and listen to your husband or your fiance. CBD is powerful and it will probably really help you with that pain. So it's that kind of, I can't let go. I'm scared to try. I don't want to feel like stop it. I'm telling you, every one of you who have this every one of us who have this ultra need to hold on and control everything and be in control, I want you to understand that this is the personality. I've let it go. This is the personality that lines up with people who have severe early onset degenerative disease. Watch Gabor Mate. When the body says no, please go and watch that for homework. You got to start letting go of everything. You got to surrender all of the fear. You got to surrender all of the need to control everything. You're going to put yourself in an early grave unnecessarily, no matter how much juice you drink. Those are very acidic, locking down emotions. And I don't want you guys to be like that anymore. Just let the freak go, please. I have taken RSO, Rick Simpson oil, Everclear edibles. Nothing helped until I tried flower. My GABA receptors were severely damaged from the meds. Cannabis is the only reason I can sleep now. I went 4 months with no sleep. than an entire year of 1 hour of sleep. Holy moly. So are you talking about nothing helped until you tried flower, until you tried smoking the bud, the flower? Is that what you mean by that? Everybody's body is different as well. You respond differently. Don't be afraid of it. If you take edibles and you take too much, you're going to feel horrible. You're going to green out, as it's called, right? But don't let one experience that may not have been that positive wreck your experience. Don't say, "Oh yeah, oh my God, I smoked weed once in high school 50 million years ago, and I was so paranoid, and it was such a bad trip." It's like, dude, weed 50 years ago is very different to weed now. Weed now is way better cultivated, and you can even grow your own, where you can be certain that what you're growing and what you're smoking or what you're using for oil. By the way, we smoke the same bud that we use to make our medicine. It's powerful. Yes, you mean smoking, yeah. So, however, we smoke weed. I have nothing against smoking weed. Yes, I know it's neurotoxic for the body, but one of my gray areas that I allow myself, right? But I don't have a problem with that. I know the health benefits that I receive in consuming my medicine in a variety of different ways. I don't even drink alcohol. It was very scary to try cannabis. Luckily, my doctor at the time talked me into trying it. Thank God for Dr. Morse Burns and cannabis. Yes, Alana says, I'm learning to let it go. Good job, baby. I'm scared because I have lung disease and I'm scared that it would affect my lungs. You don't have to smoke it. In fact, if you have lung issues, I don't recommend you smoking this. No, no. You can get CBD tincture, you can get CBD flower bud that you can make into your own CBD oils and butter. And those, you just need a 1 milliliter, one small dosage of that. So no, I wouldn't recommend smoking it either. No, but ingesting it internally, I've got a whole playlist on my YouTube channel. Go check it out. CBD oil won't hurt you. It's not THC if that's what you're scared of. Yeah. So it was around the administering of the medicine. Well, I would not recommend you to smoke it either if you've got lung issues, lung weakness, because it can be harsh that way. So I would highly recommend exploring getting the CBD oil, and that is widely available now. I mean, there's tons of people who are promoting that in various MLM and direct sales kind of thing. Carol's in the house. Carol, we were calling your name earlier, girl, about how you've been on this juice protocol for 23 days and your blood pressure is normal and you're off of blood pressure medication that you've been on for almost 40 years. We were celebrating you. And welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. I'm going to go. This was an amazing class. I have so much energy just thinking about where we're going with these next few master classes. And I want to, this week we're pouring it on, baby. We're pouring it on. We're going to be diving deep. We're going to be, yes, thank you. You're so welcome. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad for you, babe. I'm so glad for you. Amazing. It's so rewarding. It's so energizing. It's so enlivening to see people like you having this kind of success, and like all of us having success, no matter how long it takes us. We're all going to get there, and we're doing this together, and we are about to turn on the acceleration, because we're all going to be, I want to make this, I'm not going to say it's mandatory because that would just be foolishness, but I'm going to highly recommend that if you guys want to experiment, want to see how this heal all thing is going to work in our bodies, before we do any more juice fasting feasts or challenges, whatever, opportunities for more juicing. I want us to put this in our body for 30 days, and 30 days. Just, you don't have to be doing a juice fast. Eating raw and doing a heal all tea, daily heal all tea regimen. And I want to see what we can affect in our bodies. I want to see how much inflammation we can get down. I want to see how much pain we can release. I want to see how much neurological clarity we can have. I want to see how much our moods can increase. I want to see how much our energy can go up. I want to see how much soothing and assistance we can give our digestive system. I want to see how much this is going to change our life outside of a strict juicing protocol. Let's make February, between now and February 26th, let's see how putting a consistent dosage of heal all tea in our bodies on a regular basis can affect in our lives. Let's just test out the heal all tea. You guys down for that? I'm down for that. Who's coming with me? That's what I'm doing. So excited about this. So excited. Cindy says, thanks for tonight. Appreciate you. You're so welcome. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to share this with you. Love you all, says Alana. Thank you, babe. Thank you so much, says Sigal. Beautiful. You're welcome. You're amazing. I'm so happy to be here with you. You're amazing too, babe. Excited for tomorrow. Always, always. Thank you for all that you do for us all. You're so welcome. It is my absolute pleasure. Sigal says, good night, all. Raw Vegan says, okay, I'll try the CBD oil for pain in my shoulder. Thank you. He has a medical marijuana card, so he's going to get it from the store he gets his marijuana from. I'm going to let that fear go. Thank you. That's going to be, that in itself is going to be one of the most healing things that you can gift yourself. You realize, letting go. Too much holding on. Guess what you're holding on to in addition to the fear? All of the dis-ease in your body. Let all of that go. All right, let all of it go. CBD oil, zero psychoactive effect. If you're going to take CBD oil hoping that you're going to get a buzz, it's going to be a buzzkill. I think the original CBD strain was called Hippies Regret, because hippies would smoke it and they'd be like, where's my buzz? What the freak is this? For real. And I think then they renamed it Charlotte's Web after the little girl, Charlotte, who they made it for, whose seizures completely stopped as soon as she took the oil made from the CBD, high CBD oil. So you have nothing to fear, babe. Yes, says Carol. I'm with you, says Kelly. Awesome. Sigal says, me, awesome. Raising hands. I'm in, says Cindy. I'm with you. Heal all tea. I'm super excited. Listen, nobody has to do this. I could be totally losing my mind. I'm not. But you can think that all you want. You don't have to do this. You can just say, y'all are a bunch of nutcases over there. You guys think you can heal your body with some herbs. What the hell? That's fine. You don't have to believe this. You don't have to do it. I don't care. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to see how much my life can change, even more than it already has. I'm going to see how much your lives are going to change. Let's put this to the test, shall we? Tell Dali we miss him making an appearance tonight. No, he was here earlier. He was. Didn't you see him? Letting go of is a form of detox. Hi, Dottie. Come here. I'm teaching. Come. She just woke up. She wakes up and she comes down the stairs or around the corner with her little, hi. Hi. Hello. Come and say hi to class before we sign off. Are you having a good night? Aw, you want to snuggle on the ground. Come here, baby. Here is Dottie McDottie. Are you good? Raw vegan niece, girl, let him get you some edibles too. I mean, he is already in the store, right? He's already there. Although the edibles in the stores, and don't get the brownies, don't get the fudge, just get the oil, okay? The edibles are too dirty in terms of ingredients. Make your own. Make the fudge that we made and put a couple, you'll have to figure out your dosage first. Well, no, it's CBD, it won't matter. You can totally make it in, but I don't even bother with doing that. My dosages come in the form of little gummies, and like a quarter of one of the gummies, they're tiny, is one dose for me. So, you know, he didn't talk though. No, he didn't. Dolly is not really an on-camera kind of dude that much. He didn't talk. We had just come in, and, you know, I was already in, of course, on the drive home, I was already talking a mile a minute about the next master class that we're doing with this. So he's talked out. I saw him, Cindy, says Kelly, LOL. I think it works. I had a toothache for 2 days, gone. I thought I was starting a bladder infection this morning, gone. I'm sold on it. On the Heal All tea, I'm telling you, man. So imagine if we took it and we did this as a challenge together. So this will be the Heal All. January will be January and into February, until the end of February. February will be, oh, that was a big yawn. February will be the month of Heal All. We're going with the Heal All tea, baby. We're going to make it together. We're going to take it together, and we're going to encourage each other and remind each other, hey, it's the Heal All month. Oh, I like this. I like how it's rolled out like this. Alana, I rinse my mouth out every morning with Heal All tea. Beautiful. I'm not loving the taste, but I'll drink anything to feel better. Well, we're also going to be making it into capsules, because I'm not that crazy about the taste, and I don't usually drink tea anyhow. You know what I'm saying? So I do sometimes, but it's not my thing. It's not like, okay, you're getting stuck in my sweater. I don't usually gravitate towards drinking tea naturally, you know what I mean? So taking the capsules will be a lot easier for me, and we'll figure out how many capsules will be a dose based on how much the capsule weighs after we've ground up all the herbs, and we'll figure it out. We'll reverse engineer it based on Dr. Morse's capsules, and then we're going to do this. I'm so excited. Is that the Heal All tea from Dr. Morse's website or something different? Yes, we're going to make the Heal All tea from Dr. Morse's website with locally sourced herbs individually. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to make up your own protocol, but we're going to start off the week tomorrow with making your own Heal All tea, or you can order it directly from his website. Either way is totally fine. I'm just aware that not everybody has access to his herbs from his store. Hi Burns, just got my second bag of Heal All tea, and it tastes completely different than the first bag I had, and even brews up much darker. Is this normal? Mm-hmm. They've been out of stock on it, and they have been working on some reformulation in it. So I'm not sure if it's a reformulated. I don't know, but that is not unusual. And it could just very well be that the new supply just turned out that way. So I wouldn't worry about it. Alana says, I sip on it all day. Today I'm having a second cup because I'm drinking some stuff called Calm to see if that will help me sleep. Okay, is that the calcium magnesium, CalMag? Yeah. You can try that. You know, if you're having trouble sleeping, you can start looking at potentially, because your injury, right? Your injury. Yeah, owie kazowie. Well, people with severe sleep disorders can benefit from a pineal glandular, but those are kind of on the strong side. So, gosh, I hope you have a better night's sleep tonight, babe. I read you can do an enema with the Heal Alti as well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Calm has citric acid in it. Yeah, calcium, magnesium. You know, I've heard him talk about Calm, and I used to use Calm. In fact, I have a whole bottle of it here. Calcium, magnesium. I'm pretty sure he's not a big fan of Calm. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's not, Dr. Morse isn't a big fan. But listen, if it's helping you, I would go on to rawfigs.com and do a little research on that, Alana, and see what he has to say on it. I don't remember it being something that he really advises that much. I definitely don't want to miss your live on that, says Raw Vegan Niece. I was thinking about ordering the Heal Alti from his website. If you live in the States, I would order it from him. There's no exchange rate. There's no ridiculous shipping, although depending on where you are in the States. And there's no customs and duties as opposed to if you're like me living in Canada. Does the Heal All, would the Heal All tea keep us up at night? No, there's no caffeine in it. No. I have some too. He isn't. Yeah. He's not a fan of that's a supplement again. And magnesium, potassium, magnesium is under the control of the adrenal glands. Whenever you give yourself anything that any of your tissues, glands, or organs are supposed to produce on their own, it prevents that gland from being able to wake up to produce it on its own. I would just stay away. I just ordered the Heal All tonight. Awesome, Doris. Perfect. You're gonna be ready to go very soon. Okay, I'm in the States. I live in Pennsylvania, so I'll order some. I would order some. Yeah, I would order some up. Absolutely. Absolutely. The reason why I'm going to be showing you guys how to make it is in case you live in a country where it is price prohibitive or shipping prohibitive to get the completed Heal All tea. So yeah, I'm super excited, super excited. So listen, I'm going to head out. I'm going to go see and check out what Dali is doing. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Bouncing with Burns.